What is going on, guys? Your boy Guns here, and today I gotta show the Archer Familia some love here with an Archer tier list. And joining me here today are two players from TFS that I consider to be top Archer players in the game. We got our guy SP here, who we featured several times, and for the first time, we got our guy Future. Welcome, guys. Welcome.
Yo,
All right, so I'll start us off. I'll take the easy one. I'll take the easy one. I'm gonna go ahead and go put old Mag. I think at this point she really doesn't need uh much explanation of why she should be there. But for those of you guys that are a little bit newer to the game, Mag is just hands down the best archer freaking hero in the damn game. Open field, garrison, rallies, and even at low configurations, it does really well. Any extra input? What do you think, Future? That I didn't hit on it.
um, I mean, Mag is just she's just broken, dude. That's the most
she's a
broken,
she's a she's a G7, bro. That's
dude,
the
for real. That's the most broken character, hero in the game.
He's definitely S tier, bro.
honestly it should be
Definitely.
S. It should be like S
plus,
plus.
bro.
Hold on, let me put a S plus right here. We'll do this one S. We'll just get rid of the D, man. Like if they're down in the D, then it is what it is. All right, Future. Pick any hero you want, bro. Easy one, hard
And
one, up to you.
let's go with the easy one. I would say Kinnara is definitely A tier, like close to S tier. She's definitely up
Oh
there.
yeah, can't wait to hear SP's input.
I gotta agree with that.
All right. My Kinnara picture's a little big, because she's a savage with her massive spear. So, but yeah,
Just
why do you
cut
think
off
she's A tier?
A tier, dude. She's a G1 hero. Still, I would say she's still top three in the game. The new archers just came out, and so it's not much we have done with them yet. But I'm gonna say Kinnara is still gonna be top two, top three minimum. I'm guessing the new hero is gonna be top two, but you can't go wrong with Kinnara. She's got defense break built into her, a counterattack built into her. She's just got a good kit in general.
The thing about Kinnara is that defense break. Most people use it to debuff people, but also if you have like a decent build with her, you can do like the amount of defense break. You can get a pretty good amount of damage with it. All depends on what you do with it, but yeah, I will say most of the damage from that March, for example, you're running Kinnara Nico, is Kinnara itself. Like maybe 80% of it.
What would you say be like her like minimum like at what point were you like, okay, she's starting to cook a little bit? Would you say like she's a must awaken, or like at what configuration is she like pretty solid at?
Eh, for to me, it's a most awaken. But if I gotta like pick, I will say it will be like maybe 5-1, 5-5.
Mm-hmm.
Just get rid of the normal attack bonus 20% and the hero skill time sticky reduction. It's a close thing because she has also 30% attack on the third skill, and it has slow on the fourth and counter attack. So, but I will say it's either 5-1, 5-5, or 5-5-1, 5-5-5-1.
All
Mm,
right.
I agree with that. Yeah, I'd agree with that. That march speed reduction help you chase down like enemy marches and stuff, and you just the defense break is basically the kit right there with her rage skill damage dealt increase.
Yeah, she's super fun to use. I mean, even for me, like as a mage main, I found a lot of use out of Kinnara, right? Especially because she's G1, so we're getting her super early on in the game, being able to pair her early in the game, at least like I said, as a mage main, with even Hosk, which most of us can just get from the VIP bundles, is like a quick archer one that even to this day we can use, even with like crazy counterattack damage. I even actually use her with my calves, not being someone who invested into calves heavy. I can also throw her into my calf setups, and she does amazing there too. Where like SP mentioned, defense break, and she has a pretty big hero skill damage. All right, SP, carry us on to the next one, bro.
Okay, I'm gonna be a bit controversial with this one.
Oh, we love
Oh
controversial.
no! Oh no! Musing A tier.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying this because not. I mean, the little that I tested Musing, it does very well with archers. I feel like the healing granted 10%, the attack bonus 20%, Legion defense 10% is very good. Also, I think what carries it is the fourth skill, which is when you grant healing, right?
Mm-hmm.
It increases damage dealt bonus. I think that carries a lot of the march.
It's an extra
Um,
18% there.
yeah, it's 18% just automatically. Also, it works with advanced chain strike. So if you have a chain strike that heals, it can be a very good march with pretty much all the archer heroes, I would say. So for me, she's right next to Kinnara or 8 here.
I would almost say she's S tier, bro. I would almost say she's S tier.
Mm,
Like
right.
the damage dealt bonus of 18% mixed with she's miniature Margaret.
Would you say she
G2
is
version
better
of
than
Margaret.
Kinnara? Mm,
I it's
That's
it's
hard.
so hard to pick because my idea on it is Musing you could literally pair with almost any archer in the game.
that's true. But she needs the pair. Mm.
Yeah. She's like the best catalyst art like in general.
Yeah, I mean,
Like
I've
what
ran
market is she
her.
not a catalyst for?
Yeah, I mean, I've ran her with Kinnara personally, and it did better for me than my Kinnara Hosk.
My idea on it, my opinion on it is Sin Frey was probably the worst legendary pairing of archers. And you replaced Fragar with Moo, and it made it a top 2 March before the new heroes came out. So
Yeah, definitely.
it's a game changing hero. I put low S on Moo. Like she's that crazy in my opinion.
Like right in
She just
between S and A.
sustainability there. It got the damage dealt bonus there.
Okay, let's go for S then. Let's go for S tier.
I can agree with that. She's also doing AOE, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like,
and she made Syndry on an AoE march.
all right, I'll take on the next one. Let's just say here, I'll take a easy one for the team. I'm gonna go with Craig B tier. I've tried. Listen, when long range warfare came around, I tried using Craig a lot, bro. And I don't know, skill issue maybe. I don't know. I'll see what you guys got to say as the archer mains, but I tried running them with Kinnara, Hosk, and I don't know. He just kind of always fell short, and especially now with all the other archer heroes that we have. Like I feel like back then, like he was okay, but then now he definitely fell behind for me personally in the B tier.
I will say that's interesting. For me, I think it's C tier. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh shit, way low. All right. All right, go ahead, go ahead.
For me, it's C tier. Of course, you can do the argument that if you have Wildenberg and use the flyers, he does decent,
Uh,
but it's like a very specific setup that you need to have. Potential pairings with Craig are not really that effective if you have more archer heroes to work with. Almost, I think there is like the only one that will say can't be good with Craig. It would probably be like Syndrian or a Nico. when you play it with it, of course. But I don't think he's a good March, basically.
I, as a hero in general, I can agree. Like I did so about the thing that you were saying with the long range warfare. I did do some testing with it with the long range warfare, and because it has AOE, I thought it was gonna be
Cooking.
the archer version of like a
Waldir.
Waldir March, yeah, and it did not perform at all.
Have you
And
guys
I mean,
ever had Craig in your lineups? Like at least early on.
No, I think in KVK1.
it's actually I had it in my lineups when they came out with the update of flying archers doing damage um knocking down towers from range. That's when I
Nice.
used it. It was like something that I could AoE marches that get close, but I can also help knock down towers. Like it was like a utility march. That's what I used it for, a utility. It wasn't like
My
anything for merits at all.
Musing has 6 million kills. My Musing has 10 million kills. My Craig has 5 million.
Yeah, you definitely didn't use them.
Let me look.
All right, feature, take us on to the next one.
Next one. Let's see what we got left. What do we got left? I'm gonna put. What am I gonna put? I'm gonna put Hosk up there as a B tier.
Mhm.
I only see him being used for counterattack. I don't see him being used for anything else really. Currently, like day to day in any war, if you see a Hosk, everyone's avoiding it because it does only like the counterattack.
Mhm.
But I don't see it like hard cooking. You know what I mean? Like it's not one of those things that are carrying your lineup. There's plenty of other heroes that you can put in your lineup that's going to be prioritized.
I
SP.
gotta I gotta agree partially. I do think there's a two Hoss, but the Hoss really depends on Kinnara a bit, because of the skills, of course. So I wouldn't call himself like very good. It's very limiting because he has that. Uh, because he has the what's the name? It has precision, right, which is the best one I will say. But has overall and rally, so it doesn't really do him justice. The bit of the talent tree for now in the game, but if he had a bit of talent tree, it's probably gonna be A tier. But I will agree that's B tier.
All right, all right. You can take us on to the next one, SP.
Sure. Oh God, I'm sorry, Nico B tier.
Ooh.
Ooh, Nico and B tier.
Go ahead.
Let me explain why. Okay, let me explain why. Nico is only good in certain situations and depends mostly on their pairing. Um, the thing about Nico is that the damage is depending on the defense break itself.
Hmm.
So it depends on other heroes because with archers, you're almost, unless you're hitting tanks all day, which is probably a way to play right now, which is you can only activate the first kill of Nico, the precision shot,
Mhm.
for the awakening. Okay. And the thing about Nico is that you have to have him awakened.
That
So
is true.
you have
Yeah,
to wake.
Nico. You're right. Oh, man.
So it's kind of like I don't know. Also by itself, yeah, I think every mage main knows that if you send Nick on the field is instant target. So yeah, you will get kind of cooked.
Future.
I would almost. I agree. After you said his points, I was gonna say the reason why he'd be at B tier is because he has engineering skill. Like it's one
Mm.
skill that you can't. It's one less skill you can't use when you're trying to get those merits. You're trying to print merits. Granted, I've gotten some crazy reports with the Nico Kinnara. I'm sure, and I know SP gets crazy reports with Kinnara Nico, but it is one of those things where it's essentially down to skill, and it's all depending on who he's with.
All right, I'll go next. I'm gonna go with Thea. I'm gonna put her in B tier. Obviously, my experience with archers is a lot more limited compared to you guys, the archer mains. But bro, I have Thea Awaken. I've tried running her with my Kinnara, my weak Nico, Guangwin. Like I could just never figure out where to put her with my archers. What is your guys' take on her as like with archers?
You can't.
Have you guys ever
You
had
can't.
her in your archer lineup? Maybe
The only
KDK1?
I actually used her a bit after that with Nico Thea, but another March that's after this list did better, did like 40% better. So I will say, uh, I will agree that it's not. I think I will agree that it's B tier, bro.
What about with Wyvern Riders? Do you guys ever take the Wyvern Riders out for a ride
I
next to your?
I tried her with Wyvern Riders and the
Mhm.
Visage level 5, and it didn't do anything.
Oh damn.
I had this thing when I was talking about that utility march earlier. I was talking about Craig Thea,
Huh.
and like I don't think Thea does anything. Like, who do you pair her with?
That's tough
Like,
considering all
you
her
know,
like attack buffs and everything, but then I guess it does tie her down with like the flyers for like one of the main skills that she has.
yeah, she's down to skill, like basically, unless you're using her Wyvern Riders, and Wyvern Riders missing a damage dealt bonus or anything like that. It's just, I don't think it's. I personally, I would say C tier, but I mean, if I'm
Yeah, I mean,
outnumbered on this one,
what do you think, SP? B or C? Probably C, bro.
Mm, yeah, see.
like if
Yeah, I mean, it just looks
my
wrong. Nico being next to Thea kind of just looks wrong, bro.
Yeah, it's a bit.
that's
That's
what I was
fair.
thinking. I was like, that doesn't look right. Because another thing is and you're running 5 archers right now. Is Thea there?
No,
Yeah.
I don't think. No, no,
All right, go ahead.
never.
Go ahead, future.
All right. Let's go with. I'm gonna say Fulgrim
Mm-hmm.
is a new hero. I haven't even done anything with him yet, but just off of skills alone, he got a defense break and everything. I'm gonna go with S tier.
AOE too.
Yeah, AoE, he's gonna be crazy. I haven't done any testing yet, but I think it's gonna go crazy.
I actually used Fulgrim in Abyss quite a bit
Mm-hmm.
when it came out. He does decent, and but he's very depending on the hero skill. So it kind of depends who you pair him with. The thing that what makes him usable is the speed. He doesn't. I mean, the speed
Mm.
just is a very nice skill that you gotta have. The second skill of Fulgrim is just crazy to me. You get 15% defense, you get 10% march speed bonus, and 20% march speed reduction, which is crazy. I feel like when you if you attack a mage, he's basically getting 20% less march speed, and then he casts the skill.
Yeah,
So
the speed
it's
buff and debuff is crazy.
yeah. So I will agree that S tier.
Yeah, I mean, even for me, obviously I ran him in the test server max, and like I ran him with like different configurations. And when I ran him with like Nico or him and Kinnara or him and Hosk, like he always just elevated each march to like a higher level. To include, I even ran him with calves. That's kind of a side note. That's one of the things that I love about archers is that, man, you could literally stick them into calves and call it a day. I ran mag with calves is crazy. But yeah, all right. SP, carry us on.
Okay, I'm gonna put something that probably most people don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say but I will say the following. Okay, don't kill me. Tara, Tara, B tier.
Tara?
Tara, yes.
On an Archer mark.
Yeah. The only reason you want Tara there is because of that 15% attack that you run her with, and 10% damage taken reduction. Second skill. Okay. Yeah, I mean that's the only reason you want Tara there. That's the only reason, and he does so well with it. It just elevates your marches to the way better. You
What are
don't
you
you don't need, you
using
don't
with
you don't
her?
take counter as much also from tanks. So if you plan on doing that with archers, it's a pretty good march.
Are you running her with your mage march? Or who do you have her
Yes, right
with?
now I tried both,
Mm-hmm.
but it takes less counter with mage, so that's why I
Mm,
went with mage.
okay. Future, are you running Tara?
I do the same. I run her with my mages.
Nice.
Now, me and SB had like a 3-hour talk about this, this one support.
If you had
Mark
to sum up that 3-hour talk into 2 to 3 sentences, what would it be?
Velen Tara supports your other marches enough to get the merits that a mage march would get for you.
You know that what's interesting with that is like I've seen SP run Valen Tara, and in my head as a mage main, it hurts my soul because I'm like, how is Lilia not in there? But I get that he was saying speed was a big factor in that, and also just essentially complementing the rest of your archer marches is what I got from the time that I've talked to him. Of not how he doesn't have Lilia in there.
Yes. So you run Tara basically to just kill the tanks, kill every tank. If you have Tara on the field with 4 archers or 3 archers, you will kill every tank with no problem, and you will give enough severely wounded. Doesn't matter which tank.
Mm.
We even had against WB, which they had like a max Goresh, and it did like it was a 1-2 trade. Okay, in my favor. So I'm pretty confident about having Tara on my lineup for sure.
All right, I'll go next. I think I'm next. I'm going with Zeta S tier. Um, maybe controversial. I haven't really. I'm curious to see what you guys think. Um, I haven't ran her with any other marches when it comes to archers. Right, when it comes to archers, I just go mag Zay bang. But I feel like Zeta even helps mag elevate even higher, and the fact that I can also use Zeta with my mages of how of just based off like her marches is what I really like about her. Like her enhanced healing, the crit, the speed. I think her entire kit is like S tier.
What
Future,
do you
what do
think,
you?
Fraser?
Um, I can support it. She's just such a deputy
A
like a
baddie.
deputy hero. I was gonna say that, but I mean,
That little crossbow is deadly. It's little, but it's deadly. You know.
she looked like she would stab me in the back for sure.
she's
But
the she's the
I would
Latina
say
hero.
I do think that Zeta is only good as a deputy.
Hmm.
You can't like put her as a commander. Like, if you put her as a commander, like, who do you pair her with as a secondary? She's not interchangeable, you know.
I think I've seen
It,
like
And
a Zeta Hosk before and Zeta Fragar.
it's like a stat check almost because of her Dawn Launcher's mark.
and I'm going to disagree. I think Seda is
Uh-huh.
A tier.
All right.
It's A tier. The reasoning is, I mean, in future, I think explaining to it, she is only good as a deputy, but it elevates Margaret, right?
Mm.
Margaret, basically, you can rock her with whatever, and it will work fine. Seda, I think the only pair Seda has is Margaret, and maybe like a Hosk or maybe the new heroes. So it kind of is very limited because the only reason Theta is good, not gonna lie, is the awakening
Mm.
slash first skill and the third skill. Because the first skill gives you normal attack damage bonus and march speed, and the third skill gives you 30% attack and 10% march speed. To me, that's the only reason there she works. So it's kind of like I don't know. I don't feel like Saida is better than Kinnara.
I would almost argue that the second skill is more important than the third skill in Zeta. The
Mm.
damage dealt and the stacks of Watcher's marks is what makes it go through the roof, and getting 10% per stack is.
Have you guys ever tried running her with other marches besides Mag for your archers?
I've seen people running. I just
You personally, though.
me personally, no, I've never.
I tried Hosk, I tried Kinnara, I tried Nico, and it did dog shit. So,
Like after looking at this, something that might work with her, maybe Fragar. I'm not sure because her crit rate bonus.
I mean, the thing about that march is a bit squishy.
Hmm.
So I don't know.
Because she has enhanced healing, right? And that with Fragar, she doesn't like that. That kind of
That's
goes to waste.
Yes, but as an archer, you're always getting hit by mages. So it's
Hmm.
kind of, I don't know.
You take the good with the bad. If you're running Moo next to her and Tara next to her,
Eh,
you know what I mean. I don't know if it's gonna stack with the Fragar crit rate though.
I just don't
It might.
think Kinnara is better than Saida. Wanna be honest?
Kinnara or Zeta?
No. I just don't think Kinnara. I think Kinnara is better than
Oh,
Zeta.
got you.
That's all.
So you think Zeta should move down to B tier? I just don't see
Or it
Zeta
could just be in the
being on the
order.
same.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
can be better.
I would agree with A tier. Not better than Kinnara, but I would definitely agree with A tier.
A lot of Kinnara investors are feeling good right now. Like, okay, Kinnara holding her weight since G1. All right, future. We're getting down to those final four.
Ooh,
What do you got?
so I'm going to put Fragar in B tier.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It's gonna be there's gonna be a lot of controversy on it, but the only thing that I think she's contributing, man, the only thing I think she's contributing is the crit rate. She's
Mhm.
adding normal attack damage bonus, but the crit rate is what made Syndreon Fragar the best march in the game when they came out. That's literally it. The crit
yeah,
rate.
you're not
You're
wrong on that.
critting everyone, and they're getting fried because of it. And now it's not there.
Poor.
It's not there anymore.
I mean,
Like all these heroes are coming out with stat boosts, and she doesn't have something that's crazy like every other hero in the game currently.
I kind of agree, but I think Fragar also depending on Syndrome Fragar depending on normal attack. So and when they swap it out, right, and now you can get artifact merits.
Mm.
It's like I feel like it fell off because it used to like print so much merits just because of the normal attack, and no other merch had that. But now that is more equal, I will say definitely a decline on Syndrome Fragard. Yeah, beat here. I don't think Fragard is better than Nico.
All right. Take it away, SP. 3 left.
Okay, Guangwin. I actually run Guangwin a lot. I will put
Mm-hmm.
her B tier though.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Guangwin is right next to Hosk. Yeah, there. Okay, so I actually run Guangwin a lot. bro.
Oh,
Not gonna lie to you.
I've seen you.
A lot. And if you don't get hit, which is very hard to say, but if you don't get
Yeah,
hit,
people see a Guan and they're instant target.
yeah, they can cook a lot with Guan. They can cook a lot. The only thing about Guan is that the marshal that play with Guan is basically Hosk, maybe Syndrome. All
Mhm.
depends if you don't have anything else, but Guangwin can work with that. We can work with Syndrome, maybe like a crit build, but Guangwin is just like it's more like a poison type, right? You go, you get the poison stacks onto people, and you go out. And the only reason she does well with it is because of the force skill also. So for me, Guangwin first, fourth, and awakening are the main things about her. You need that because in the fourth skill she has 10% more damage to health, about 50%.
She's so
And
cracked for
if
an
she gets
epic
below
hero.
that, yeah, and if she gets below that, it's like I don't know, doesn't work.
Hmm.
So I'll put Guo in B tier.
I can definitely support that. The Guanwin was a march that was like in my she was in my march my 5 march for seasons.
You still
Like
have
she
her?
not anymore. Not after last season. I after Mook came out and I was running really she was like a borderline in my 5 march. It all depends on what I had. But she was definitely up there. Like if I'm free to play, hands down, she's staying in my mark in my even low spend. She's staying in there.
Yeah, I know
Mhm.
She's
SP.
gonna
I
be
know
somewhere
SP
there.
still. I know SP still running her.
Yeah, she's good with Guan Haas. Yeah, I would almost argue that
Two
she'd be
years.
decent
We're
with
about to hit
Frega.
our 2-year anniversary, bro, and she's still doing her thing.
Hmm.
All right, the last two. I'm gonna let you guys do the honors on these last two, and obviously I'll put my input in Sybil because I used her a lot in the test server.
You want us
Uh,
to do it at the same time, or
let's see. I'll let you guys kind of duel it out. All right,
oh,
let's play a game. All right, I'm gonna say 3, 2, 1, and then you guys are gonna say what tier list or what tier.
okay, okay.
All right,
Which
Which
hero?
one?
let,
Which one? Which
let's
one?
start
Talking
with
about?
Syndreon first.
Send you first. All
All
right,
right, you guys ready?
hold on. Let me think about me.
We'll keep them at.
um,
I'm not putting them in C. All right, everyone, relax in the comments section. We're just prepping them for wherever they want them to be. Maybe S plus next to Mag. I don't know, guys. Let's see what they say. All right,
ooh, all right.
all right. I mean, all right. Here we go. Ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go.
S.
A.
Oh, all right, all right, all right. We'll start. We'll start with Future saying S tier. Go ahead.
As a hero, solo hero, like you're getting double hits
Mhm.
on his rage skill, and it's for 7 seconds.
He does go
That's
off,
just
isn't it?
crazy. Like as a hero, it's the
Individually.
craziest. Yeah, individually, that's insane. Getting double hits.
And I see a lot of Archer mains are running him with Moo, giving him that sustainability. I've been seeing some
Yeah,
pretty crazy reports.
dude, I was running Syndrome Moo, and when Moo came out, I was leveling her through PvP. She was like, I think you were streaming it. She was like level 20 or
Yeah,
something
yeah, I
as a
remember that.
secondary on Syndrome, and I was getting like a 40k reports.
Nice, someone subscribed as we were recording. He definitely has to be max though, bro, because I have him at 5255 and he is awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say
Awful.
he definitely has
That
to be max.
awakening skill is massive for Syndreon. What is it? 40% attack?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
insane.
It's no. It's not really 40% attack.
Uh-huh.
It's
Where's it?
basically every time it lands 5 crits,
Uh-huh.
it deals additional damage. But very depending because of the crit.
Oh, it's like
so
400 extra damage, right? 400
Yeah,
extra
yeah.
damage. There you go. Yeah.
so because of that reason, I put her A tier
Mm.
because it depends solely on the deputy to do well. Of course, I'm not saying. I'm saying I think he's a very good right
Mhm.
now. Of course, I'm saying he's very good, but I just don't think it belongs to him the kills because to me Syndrome depends on the first kill and awakening. Every other stuff, I mean, of course, the rapid fire, on the first kill, but
Do
I
you?
feel like it depends solely
Uh-huh.
on awakening. If you don't have him awaken, you cannot work with him.
Do you have your game open? What are your kills from Syndreon to Fragar compared?
My Syndrome kills are 223
Whew. Okay, Fragar.
million. Fragar is 240.
Damn. So Fragar's definitely putting in her part in the DPS side of things.
Yes, it depends mostly on Fragar because of the crits.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
I just don't know. I feel like, I mean, the thing about it is that my Kinnara Nico pet is better than my Syndrome pet. So I don't know if I'm biased, but I feel like I don't think Syndrome is better than Kinnara.
You Archer mains love Kinnara. I love Kinnara too,
I,
I love Kinnara.
Nara, Nara has been an all-time babe since season 1, bro. Nara's amazing.
she also talks the most smack in the game too,
I
damn
see
near.
where. Oh man, I see where SP's coming from. He has a convincing argument. He can convince me to put it on A tier for sure.
Salesman, bro.
What?
He said he's a salesman. All right, here we go with Sybil. Let me give you guys a few seconds to think about her luscious purple hair and purple eyes before
I
you.
got her weekend and I haven't even tested yet.
Yeah, based off your Archer main expertise, I mean, obviously, I chose you guys for a reason for this video. I've seen your Archer merits ratio compared to the rest of your marches, especially in a season with no long range warfare. And both of you guys also have said that if you're an Archer main and depend on long range warfare, you're not really an Archer main. So that's how I knew that you guys were the guys for the job. Because let me tell you, bro, I tried running my 1.4 million archers when I ran on my mages and they were healing. That shit was not easy, bro.
It's not easy.
It was not easy. All right. You guys ready for Sybil?
Yes.
Future? All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah.
S.
Ooh, okay. SP, you can start us off on this one.
Okay, so I feel like what makes Civil great is applying debuffs on the marches. Of course, the first skill is pretty big.
Mm-hmm.
Legion attack reduction, like quite a good margin. But the thing about Civil is that I feel like it's gonna work with most heroes. The only reason I say that is because of the third skill, which gives 10% march speed bonus,
Mm-hmm.
20% HP, which I think is wild,
That's huge.
and unit hero skill damage bonus with 15%. I was actually quite amazing that Sybil had that because maybe it works with Guangwin skill, which will be kind of great. But also, I feel like what brings her into my attention specifically will be is the fourth skill.
Yeah.
Because on reaching 500 rage, it inflicts a guaranteed defense break for 15 seconds. I'm not really amazed by the 15 seconds, but what amazes me, okay, is the attack bonus. She gets a 40% attack bonus.
It's a crazy stat.
The devs are Archer
40% is a
mains
crazy
confirmed,
stat.
bro.
I don't, I,
Meanwhile, mage mains are throwing the little sheep on the 5th march for mages, bro. Like what?
what other march is giving you 40% like that?
And HP. Because
Yeah, that's the thing. The HP and also that and the march.
Actually, dude, you know what? Margaret's giving you 40%.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
it's just, I mean, one of the things that I've seen, especially with long range warfare, is the archer's ability to mitigate that counterattack damage from those gorish skullgulls. That's one of the things I noticed because, like, my positioning with archers, it's a work in progress, right? Being able to position yourselves in the right areas to be able to even get a chance to hit the range units, especially when the enemies are starting to back up. I feel like that's what separates, at least from literally from watching you guys play. You guys, well, SP knows, Future doesn't know, but I've literally will watch you guys to see like how you would play. I could see that your guys' timing was really good at the point where the enemies are starting to retreat. You guys were always in a good position to start hitting those range units, getting slowed down by the tanks, and cooking, and getting that extra HP from, like Sybil, all the debuffs and everything. So yeah, I can see that.
Archers depend mostly on positioning,
Mm.
so you're not
It's
wrong.
all positioning. If you're out of position, you might as well not play archers.
Yeah, and then I ran her in the test server. I don't know. I think you guys heard me complaining about it, but a lot of the players there were not there to the test. They were there to prove a point from the Chinese versus the global server. So, bro, I had to get real ratty, and let me tell you, bro, city poking with these new archers was insane. I
Of
had to
course,
city poke with them.
yeah.
It was cooking. It was
I
cooking.
was getting like 90K reports every time against
Oh, yeah.
650 million power accounts, all of them.
I'm
Imagine what it
gonna.
would do to like a normal alliance.
Yeah, you're right. For me, is the first on S. I
Mhm,
think she's better than Fulgrim.
mhm.
Just pure archers, right? Because Fulgrim has the utility of going into even calves. But I feel like it's gonna be Civil or Margaret. Gonna be honest, I don't really.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
Margaret is still the up, but I feel like Awaken Civil, which those with that awakening, which is every three normal attacks, it reduces that attack and also gives you additional damage. So you don't need skill damage at all.
you don't. You
Yeah, and you're telling me you're getting 10% more speed, 40% attack, and 20% HP just for free? I don't know, bro. I feel like S or S
bro,
plus. I'm saying S now just because I still need to awaken her.
Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
something crazy could be Mag Sybil put together because they both give 40% attack bonus. That's 80%, dude.
Oh my
Then you
god. Mag would
With
be
a
put
defense
Tara
break.
nuking. Mag would be
With a defense
nuking.
then
break.
you put Tara. You have
Dude,
50%
oh
more.
my god. This seems so broken as a pairing.
All
But
right. Mhm.
yeah. I was gonna say the I was agreeing with the third skill being like a top tier skill for her. Just like the 20% HP bonus helps with survivability with the march speed. Hero skill damage, most archers aren't hero skill damage, but it is part of some archer kits. And then you have I was agreeing with that 500 rage. Like you're getting defense break at every 50, like in half the time that it would take for Nico to get a defense break off. You
She's a
know?
better Nico.
Yeah.
Way
Bro,
better Nico.
and
Yep.
that too, and like when I was looking through the reports, I literally took the time to look at the battle log and look at each individual report. And I promise you, I wish I would have saved the screenshots. The Snow Peak was doing more damage than both the new Archer heroes.
Yes.
I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
what in the F is happening, bro? So for those of you guys watching this video, if you made it this far, which is we're pretty far into it now, but if you made it this far, that Snow Peak is key. That will make the difference between the new Archer March and Mag's A, like being able to potentially compete with it, if not do better. If your Snow Peak is cracked, if it's not cracked, I definitely don't think it's going to do better. But if it is, SP just happens to have the best one of the best snow peaks in the game. Should be insane. Okay, question for you guys, which I think I know the answer, but I'm gonna ask it anyways. Who do you think was your worst archer investment?
Oh God.
Worst archer.
Individual, like hero, or
Yeah.
are you?
Individual, yeah.
Man, over the last 2 seasons, I've been thinking about this, and I'm thinking Fragar.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Ooh.
SP.
The thing is, Fragar was good, bro, when it came out.
When it came out, and then it got fucking shadowed on our. My bad but yeah, I like it just.
It's all
went
good. You're getting real
down-
passionate. You're getting real
It went
passionate.
down so fast, dude. So fast. It took like 1 season for it to just go downhill real fast.
mm,
All
I
right,
would
SP.
say investment-wise, now you. I mean, of course, Thea.
Yeah, but Thea's a goalkeeper hero. You can't
That is
invest in
true,
a
though. That is
goalkeeper.
true for you,
But
Archer mains.
actual,
You could have
but
went with
actual
Cavs or
hero,
something.
yeah, but actual investment, I don't really regret any of them. But if I have to choose one,
Hmm.
yeah, I feel like I have to agree with Fragar. It's either Fragar or Nico, but I'm not saying Nico. I cannot. It's against my religion, so I will say Fragar.
The Archer religion.
Nico's OG, bro. OG.
Yeah. All right.
I don't think he's going anywhere anytime soon either.
Any last inputs from you guys? Anything that you want to say Archer related?
Any swaps that we think
Any
on the
swaps?
positioning? Yes, because I
I
think we
actually
agree
like
on.
this tier list. I'm not gonna lie. I like this tier list. I like the
Yes,
way
but
everything is.
yes, but any swaps between the lanes.
Oh,
Like
like
I
Oh,
will
in
say,
the lane?
yes, I
in
will
lane.
say Fragar right
Mhm.
next to Nico, for example.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I
Mhm.
agree with that. And then, I don't know. I haven't done anything with Fulgrim yet, but Moo is crazy, so I keep it out there. Yeah, I think we're good. I think that's
Mm,
solid. Well, actually, Thea might be in front of Craig. She's a good catalyst.
I feel
Thea's
like
a good catalyst.
mm, maybe Syndrome above Zeta, but I don't know.
Nah, dude. I don't think so. I
Mm,
don't think so. Zeta's Don Watcher's marks go crazy.
Those marks be stacking.
Yo.
All right.
oh, yeah,
SP.
I think that's it. Yeah, seems good.
All right. Well, I appreciate you guys, Future and SP, helping me out here with this tier list. I definitely couldn't do it without you guys. You guys obviously love your archers, even without long range warfare, which a lot of archer mains can't say, right? Because a lot of archer mains are like, hey, no long range warfare. This game sucks. But you guys are like, oh, cool, whatever. We're still top merit earners in the alliance and within KVKs. But yeah, guys, if you guys enjoyed that video, make sure you guys drop a like on the video. Very in-depth onto why they believe each hero should be where they were at, and along with, you know, some of my experience with marksman, which is not that much, but, you know, I really just max A for me with archers and Kinnara and Hosk. But if you guys don't want to miss out on any more content like this, we're definitely going to get some Cav guys together for the next video. If you guys have any Cav players, drop them down in the comment section and we'll do our best to try to get them on as guests. So make sure you guys turn on that bell notification, lets you guys know when I go live or drop a new video. All right, guys, until next time, it's your boy Guns here, Future and SP. We out, guys. Take it easy.
Thank you, bro.
Later.